Well, Aunt Bertha came, we ate a lot of food. My son ran in and said, don't want to be rude, but the heat's gone out. I knew it was time to get into a southern state of mind. Call Southern Trust Home Services for all your home repair. They're so fast, on time. Get into a southern state of mind.
Have your home's heating system checked prior to the winter season. Call now for a limited time offer.
Hey there, Beater All, this is Jamie Singleton, and we are looking at a nice afternoon out there right now, but watching a rainy pattern that'll be developing. That with some warmer weather moving in, and that's a relief, but we have to take some rain along with that. And then maybe down the road, snow lovers, we haven't had anything really to write home about yet. We've had a lot of ice this winter, but watching the weekend after next, and I'll show you a couple of models here coming up. The here and now, though, we've had a pretty nice day today. I'll put the temperatures on here. You can see how we're managing about 50 in Roanoke and lower 50s out across Southside, 54 in Martinsville. So it's been a pretty nice afternoon, but off to the west, you can see the clouds are moving in, and this is in advance of our next storm system, which will get here later tonight into Friday. There won't be a ton of moisture with tomorrow's system. It'll just be scattered showers, but it's a precursor to what's to come. This is the first wave of many that'll be moving in from the west and from the south. You can see that system right now in California. This is spiraling here and just dumping a lot of Pacific moisture over the Four Corners area. This is going to shoot east as we go into the weekend, and it will provide us with more of a soaking rain for Saturday. There'll be severe weather out to our west. None of that here, but certainly if you've got plans for the weekend, Saturday is not the best of the days to be outside. You want Sunday maybe to put those outdoor Christmas decorations up. And we've got the Christmas parade in Rocky Mount Sunday. I might wear my shorts. It's going to be fantastic out there. So let's get right to it. We'll show you what's going on here with the weather map, and I'll pop that up for you. You can see we've got high pressure kind of in control right now. We're on the southwest side of that, so that's why it warmed up today. And you can see the first system right here, just some scattered showers with it as it moves on in for tomorrow. Most of the heavier rain is going to be off to our west. So I do think that tomorrow for Friday, still a mild day, even warmer than today, and just some hit or miss showers. I'm keeping the chance of rain at about 30%. Now, as we go into Saturday and Sunday, that's the severe weather I was telling you about. None of that here, but Saturday does look like more of a soaking rain. So if you're going to the Hokie game, the Tech game, it looks like it's going to be wet out there as temperatures will probably only be around 50. So chilly too. Bring your coats, bring something to keep you dry. Ponchos out there. And then as we go into Sunday, we break out into the warm sector ahead of this front moving in. So it does look like we'll see a nice day Sunday, maybe starting out cloudy, maybe a couple of showers in the morning, but I think by the afternoon it's looking good. The parade's at 3 in Rocky Mount, so we should be starting that parade in 72-degree weather, if you can believe that. Beyond that, we get a little more interesting here. We start to see low pressure near the coast, or at least moving through the area, inverted trough, what we call that. That's where the moisture is going to converge, and colder by Tuesday and Wednesday. So whatever lift we can get, we may see that in the form of some very light snow or rain showers Tuesday and the Wednesday. But I'm watching Thursday and beyond. You can just start to see the beginnings of that. Southern California, that system is going to be the one to watch out there. So let me show you what I'm looking for in terms of rainfall. And it's really not a change from what we've seen all year. These systems continue bringing in moderate to heavy rain at times. I think this model's underdone on how much rain it's got. This is the GFS for Saturday. It only shows about 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch of rain, but just off to the west, up to an inch of rain. I think we're going to be more at 1/2 of an inch, maybe up to an inch on Saturday. I think it's going to be more of a soaking for us just because that wedge will be in place. The cooler air will serve as a ramp for the air to move up against the warm air coming out of the south, and that should give us a pretty good rain for Saturday. Nothing on Sunday, and then that second system I was telling you about for the weekend, and a lot of this could be snow, but you can see amounts here across the south up to 2 to 3 inches. So the wet pattern continues. It's just a question of what form does it take. These are the temperatures here on the GFS model, and you can see once we clear out of the cool air Saturday, look at that surge of warmer weather coming in here. That's going to feel nice on you if you're going to be outside. So let me show you here a couple of other maps here. This is the NAM model, and these are our temperatures compared to average. I wanted to show you how warm Sunday is going to be. You can see we're starting out near average as we warm up into the 50s. That's where we should be for this time of the year, so kind of seasonable into tomorrow. But then as I move you into the weekend, a lot of this really warm air, and let me go to the GFS on this and see. Yeah, there we go. The really warm air gets in here for Saturday into Sunday, especially Sunday. That is 10-degree plus air above normal, probably closer to 20 degrees above normal in some cases. If we get to the lower 70s, that'll be 20 degrees above our lower 50s. That'll certainly feel nice out there. And then we return to a colder pattern. We're going back and forth here into December the 4th and 5th. And again, this is going to set the stage for whatever wintry weather we can try to move up and get up in here. So that'll be something to watch very, very carefully. So we're going to be right back. I'm going to take a break here. We'll hear from our sponsor. And what I'm going to do is let you hear from the fine folks at Southern Trust Home Services, and we'll be back to talk about the winter weather.
Well, Aunt Bertha came, we ate a lot of food. My son ran in, said don't want to be rude, but the heat's gone out. I knew it was time to get into a southern state of mind. Call Southern Trust Home Services for all your home repair. They're so fast, on time. Get into a southern state of mind.
Have your home's heating system checked prior to the winter season. Call now for a limited time offer.
All right, so as promised, we are going to talk about maybe some snow. Let's go to it. Let me show you tropical tidbits here. This is the GFS model. There are two versions of this model now. There's one that you're seeing now that's the old model. It's not as good because there's a new one in development that's getting better. It uses completely different physics, different equations, and we're going to show you that too. But as we go through time here, you can see that rain coming in for Saturday, and it clears out again Sunday afternoon. These are these lines here denote where we're looking at temperatures cold enough for snow in the blue. As we go through time, that colder air builds in. We've got a weak system that passes over for Tuesday and the Wednesday. The Euro has that too, so I think maybe even Tuesday or Tuesday night, some light snow, just the festive flakes basically around. And then as we go into later into the weekend, December the 7th, we start to see low pressure near the Gulf of Mexico. And if you live here long enough, you know these systems that bring us snow, they like to come out of the Gulf. And this is what I've been waiting on since I put out my winter weather forecast. It looks like this is going to develop and at least try to move into the area. Now, the actual GFS model has a southern track to this that would still give Galax, Martinsville up to about Sidnersville and Danville, maybe South Boston some snow. We've seen that in these El Nino winters before, where these are southern cutters that kind of just miss the coast and kind of cut through. But either way, that's something to watch, and this will likely change because this model run didn't even have this earlier in the morning. So that's a new one. Now, the new GFS, the upgraded model, has more of a typical snowy scenario. It looks more realistic to me too. We've got high pressure, cold high pressure to the north, and then you've got the low down here to the south. We start getting snow, if you believe the model, up to Saturday morning, and it picks up in intensity all day Saturday. So Saturday on, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday on the 8th would be a snowy day if this model's right. And then it kind of wraps up along the coast. Still a little bit too far inland for all snow. We may transition to a rain snow mix or maybe some sleet in there as well. That would be Saturday night. And then it clears back out Sunday with just some wraparound snow showers and snow flurries. Now at this point, that's a long way out. These models are going to change, but I did want to let you know that's certainly a possibility. By the way, this is the weather bell look from the Euro model, just to show you that this is our Saturday showers. Sunday again clearing out. We'll look here Tuesday and the Wednesday. The Euro still more aggressive a little bit on this first system. This wouldn't be much, but again, could be kind of festive out there for Tuesday night into Wednesday as that moves on in. And then watch here, this is a warmer solution, so it just brings us rain in for the 8th and 9th of December. But again, we'll watch that Euro and see if it tries to trend a little bit closer to the coast. I feel like it may, although what scares me a little bit on the snow potential is that a lot of these storms have ended up going to our west, and that's been a theme at least for November, giving us more ice and more in the way of rain out there. So that's a look at what's going on. Let me show you your 7-day forecast here. Today was a nice day, again 52, but we're back to 57 for Friday. 30% chance of showers, a soaking rain for Saturday, a 70% chance of rain. I think that's pretty much a washout for Saturday. Maybe a couple of breaks here and there. And then for Sunday, we break out into sunshine. I'm keeping clouds in the morning mainly. The afternoon should be sunnier and 72 degrees. Now, Monday and the Tuesday, just some scattered showers around. Temperatures start to get colder again after Sunday. We're back to 55 Monday, 40 and falling for Tuesday. Notice that low starts out at 40. That's our high for Tuesday, and then temperatures drop as that system moves in, some light rain or snow and some flurries on the backside into Wednesday. So that's a look at the forecast. It looks a little bit interesting the weekend after next. Hang in there, snow lovers, and I appreciate you watching. And thanks to our sponsors as well. Be sure to tell Southern Trust Home Services you appreciate them sponsoring the Weathercast here on my Facebook page.
Well, Aunt Bertha came, we ate a lot of food. My son ran in, said don't want to be rude, but the heat's gone out. I knew it was time to get into a southern state of mind. Call Southern Trust Home Services for all your home repair. They're so fast, on time. Get into a southern state of mind.
Have your home's heating system checked prior to the winter season. Call now for a limited time offer.